Do you think it'll tell us about his adventures in Ash?
I hear that you traveled to Ash, Sid. Did you by any chance recover the names of my fallen friends?
I did. Yes.
If I may, the bearer registry. The director was a brutal man. He got no worse than he deserved.
The registry was all I found beneath the tree. There was no sign of a body. Or any record of what happened to the children after the orphanage closed.
I pray that at least some of them survived. All their names are here. The ones we lost. My friends. My light in those dark times. I can still remember their faces, like it was yesterday. Children who were taken from their bunks in the morning, never to return. No explanation ever offered.
They'd be happy to know that you survived, Herman.
But why did I make it out alive, when so many others died in that awful place?
It's not your fault. And blaming yourself won't bring them back. Honor their memory. See that their names live on. That way at least. They're never truly gone.
Ez a lista, amit találtunk.
Thank you.
Kísérletezgettek.
Sid,
A bearerekkel megölték őket tudatosan.
Horrors of Badbach, and the spirit of those its custodians sought to crush. All of Valisthea will know of our suffering. And in the name of those I lost, I will not let it happen again.
Neither will I.
These records would have been buried for all eternity, were it not for you. Thank you.
Nagyon szívesen. Breath of Ice. És akkor még egy sidequestünk maradt. Nem, még van egy levelünk is, ami sidequest lesz. Szerintem már amúgy a vége felé járunk. Ezek az utolsó sidequestek, gyanítom. Kár, fura lesz, hogy így nem lesz a napjaim része ez a játék. No. What? You didn't think I were just saying that stuff about hiding my engine, did you? Wouldn't you know? I've already a fine spot picked out and everything. But if you are going to go on this grand adventure, you need to be quick about your business with that ruddy god of yours. Take too long and somebody more clever might beat you to the prize. I suppose in that case I could bury you one of my lesser inventions. Goddess knows I have countless. Na, fáradtabban jobban szoktam angolul olvasni. Bringing together three men from differing backgrounds was not to be without some difficulty. However, come together we did for a better Valisthea. The triunity was but a first step. Longer, more bitter journey awaits us all. One that will almost certainly end in hardship. Yet what matters most is not the destination, but what we can learn from one another while on the road there. You have paved the road for us with your courage, Clive. Now we must have the courage to walk it. Your loving uncle. Na és itt a quest, Master Clive, I am aware that there are matters of much greater import which demand your attention, but should you find yourself a moment, I bid you visit me in the shelves that I might ask a single favor concerning His Highness Prince Dion.
It's usually me making demands of Hippocrates. I wonder what this is about.
Még nem ért senki. Csak csöndben néznek. Na, megnézem a cuccainkat. Na, van egy jó pár. Azt mondja, Emblem of the Vale, Northreach's far-famed house of ill repute. The town is a gateway to the imperial capital of Oriflamme, where waves of old money and new lap against the opposing sides of the Great Wall. However, the Vale's proprietor, Isabel, knows it as best a safe haven in a storm, the town that took in her and the man she loved when the rest of the world shunned them. The Emblem of the Briar's Kiss, the finest forge in Dalimil, run by his puckish and precocious young forge master Lubor. He inherited both his forge and the role of desert hare from his predecessor, the original Ruzana Dalimil. Though the mayoralty of Dalimil he won entirely by his own merits. Igen. The Emblem of the Undying headquarters in Tabor. The Undying are a secret society sworn to serve House Rosefield, and more particularly the dominance of the Phoenix that are born into the Rosefield line. Such is their acolytes' faith in the Phoenix, they will gladly surrender their lives if it should be for the benefit of their master. Ez a faternak a sisakja, Archduke Elvin's helm worn in his victorious campaign to quell the northern uprising, and later laid to rest upon his memorial stone. Now it sleeps in Clive's chambers, constant reminder of the bravery and selflessness of the man in whose footsteps he and his brother meant to follow. Model airship, Jamittal, Mid's dangerous dream of flight immortalized in miniature. Though the experiment ended in failure, Mid has allowed Clive to keep hold of the model, so that once her renown has grown, he might sell the piece for an exorbitant amount of gil. Triunity Accord, signed in Port Isolde by representatives from Rosaria, Dalmeki and Sandbeck. This mutual accord sets the stage for a new age in Storm, if not officially, then at least in spirit. Vivian Nineteen's academic cap awarded to her upon her graduation from the University of Canberra. Now Vivian shares her learning with Clive, the gift of the bonnet, serving as a pledge that so long as they remain together, her knowledge shall be as much his as it is her own. Ez meg borocska, a gift from Gav. This potent potable is made from honey collected in the Northern Territories. Short summers and fermented slowly over the next 6 moons. Despite an obvious inability to hold his drink, Gav has insisted that he be allowed to share the bottle when the time comes to crack the seal. Utolsó, ez egy kard, ez a gyakorló kardja Clive-nak, Clive's old sparring sword, salvaged by Torgal in the aftermath of the Ironblood invasion, and hidden at Clive's original hideaway, the Rookery. It is a reminder of who Clive once was and who he has become, as well as of the unbreakable bond between lifelong friends. Jó, és hogyha jól láttam, akkor már csak 4 dolog hiányzik. Először elmegyek a Jill-nek a questjáért. Meg lefotóztam a bounty-kat, nem? Most lefotózom a maradék bounty-kat is. Emeltek azok az utolsók. Nem kell messzire menni.
This is the place, but...
I'm sorry, Clive.
There's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but... it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone in the backyard? To the hideaway, then.
And how might I help the garrison today?
Ott van az egyik bounty.
I haven't seen any of those beastly blue eyes. Do be careful.
I will.
Good girl.
Faster! That's it!
Thanks, girl.
Ez egy dragón. Hiba.
One who drove his highness to madness on your knees!
He has heard. And it doesn't look like he's willing to listen.
Get him!
Megúsztam épp, hogy... De? Long live? Ennyi? Utolsó előtti bounty volt. Másik az meg.
Dion would have been glad to have you back at his side.
Megnézem, hogy Dalmekiában amúgy megvan az összes terület. Igen. Ez ennyi akkor. Itt viszont nem biztos, hogy megvan. Edge of Infinity. Az miért nincs nekünk bejelölve amúgy? Na. Visit all areas on the world and local maps. Ez most megtörtént. Na, azt mondja, hogy az utolsó bounty pedig Wailing Banshee Garnic Valud. Garnic. Az bizony itt van. Garnick.
Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
This might take a while. I can walk from here.
Na. Ilyennel is rég találkoztunk, ugye Garudánál.
Harmon's madness lives on.
Hunter hunted. Clear the hunt board.
Rest in peace. Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
There's something about it. I feel like it's...
Say what you will. Lady Karen, see
what brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrek.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept the record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilafeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
Welcome. I do like a customer who knows what he wants. You've a keen eye. I do like a customer who knows what he wants.
And now might I help the garrison to...
Milyen kedvesen beszél most már velünk. Eddig ez nem így volt.
Haven't seen any of those beastly blue eyes.
Do be careful.
I will.
Ready, go?
The meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
Oh, brother.
See them?
I do. The flowers and our friend.
Ezt szedjük a Jillnek? Na, valami védi, vagy mi? Ó, jaj. Egy Minotaur idézőjel ogre.
Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
Amúgy mind a kettőt tudod charge-olni, a fegyveredet, meg a varázslatodat is. És egyszerre is.
That was harder than I expected. But found her. It was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
Virágot szedtünk a Jillnek.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Ada seems fond of the silver bow we gave her, so much so she's been taking to setting it atop her belly as she rests. To hear her tell it, the rascal kicks something fierce when she does too. Sounds like we have another fighter on our hands, and none too soon. I can hardly wait to teach our newest little curse breaker everything I know, though I suppose we can all celebrate first. No need to get ahead of ourselves now. Gav. It occurs to me that a single word of thanks does not nearly suffice to express my gratitude for reuniting me with from a distance. The tome made me who I am today, and yet I thought that I should never set eyes upon it again, that those who took it from me had forever robbed me of a part of myself, but now I am whole again thanks to you. I regret that I can only fill in the gaps in your knowledge and not the holes in your soul, for which reason I shall ever be in your debt. Vivian. Okay. Vivian. Tehát nekünk Jill.
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
Ja, nem szedtünk neki virágot, amellett visszük oda?
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you, Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped. So lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling.
Torga.
Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
Nagyon helyes.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure.
Romy. Romy.
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
Hány questet csináltam vajon meg? Na. Shiva's Kiss. Reduces Diamond Dust cooldown time by 7.5 seconds. Azt a mindenét. Mindenes?
Nagyon jó amúgy.
Erről.
Megettem az egész elment, olyan finom. Finom volt, finomabb volt, mint a tek. Nagyon finom volt.
Akkor majd ilyet veszünk. Na nézzük, 4000 pontunk van, 4700. Igazából mindenünk jó. Mindenünk jó. Ezt a Dancing Steel-t? Nem, hát a Diamond Dust-ot kéne. És akkor... Damage dealt to enemies by 5%, Ice Damage, Flames of Rebirth. A Shiva's Kiss lesz. És akkor van még egy utolsó sidequestünk, ha minden igaz. Hát lesz az utolsó.
Lawsman Harpocrates. I received your note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
You spoke of making amends with Dion, but I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor. This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Sid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the Dragoons, his studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have yet to find the right moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting, not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him. And I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. The blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
I see.
Jó
I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Nehogy
Then I
segítünk neki.
beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace. Fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But there is oft a seed of truth to be found where even the most outlandish opinions align.
Well, it can't hurt to try. Where can I find this flower? And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled. Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment in which they are raised, the deeper the color. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
It's all right. I'll find you a wyvern tail one way or another.
Thank you, Clive. And please, be safe. Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. I have a few new notes that might interest you. You wish to study the tomes?
Megvan az összes land. Persons of Interestből egy hiányzik. És a bestiáriumból is megvan az összes. Logos. Mi lehet ez a két dolog? 3.
Did you learn everything you need?
Van levelünk. Hova kell mennünk? Ide.
Come on. Run like the wind. Seems this place has been flooded twice over. Purple flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Be safe. No holding back. They are. Oarsman, I found the flowers you were looking for.
You did?
I think I did.
You did indeed. My dear boy, thank you.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not? Shall I invite him to join us?
Oh, I don't...
It's no trouble. I'll go and fetch him. Your Highness, would you do me the honor of accompanying me?
No. It is time, then.
No. Only to the shelves. Our lawsman has something he'd like to give you.
Master Harpocrates. No. I dare not show my face before him. Not after everything I have done. I have taken countless innocent lives. And ruined countless more. All because I was weak. I have sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt. But were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become, I fear that my resolve might falter.
Then that is all the more reason to do it. Test your resolve. Prove to yourself, and to him, how strong it truly is.
You are right. I must, at the very least, offer him my gratitude. Very well, then. Take me to him.
Follow me.
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail? The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environments in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost.
Mit kapunk?
I shall not forget this.
Ezért az elég menő, hogy Bahamut is egy crewban van velünk.
Thank you, Clive. Were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds, that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T. When it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
What's this?
A stolas quill. Or more precisely, my stolas quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you. That one day you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
Well, when that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about. Thank you, Harpocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
Na. Bahamut's Mercy. Ne elolvassuk a levelet. Már hogy kaptunk. Amúgy srácok, a PlayStation Summer Sale-ben benne van a Hogwarts Legacy meg az Elden Ring. A Hogwarts Legacy 20%-kal olcsóbb, az Elden Ring 30%-kal, és a FIFA 23 Ultimate Edition 60%-kal olcsóbb. Csak mondom, most kaptam e-mail. Ha már PlayStation exclusive játékot játszunk. It feels like a lifetime ago, it was a lifetime ago. That afternoon on Man's Hill was our very first adventure, but somehow I knew even then that it would not be our last. I will never forget that day and the simple fact that you have not either fills my heart with joy so fierce I cannot describe it. Since the moment we first met, you have always been an important part of me, the half that makes me whole. When times are darkest, you are my light. When I am lost, you are my guiding star. You are just what I need. You are all that I need. You are the greatest gift, Jill. Oh. Oh. Jill. Na. Snow Daisy Garland, ezt csinálta nekünk a Jill. A fragrant diadem hand woven by Jill from flowers picked on the shores of Oilefist Bay. The garland rekindles memories of a more innocent time and speaks of a love that can never fade. Solus Quill, Lord's Hippocrates' best loved writing implement, whose ink has penned many a learned tome. It is said that the long quills of the Stolas become imbued with the wishes it hears over its long lifetime, the words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So should the day come that Clive puts down his sword and picks up the pen, he shall not find his one and only insurmountable enemy in writer's block. Medicine chestünk van. Nem láttam medicine chestet. Ezeket nem csináltam meg, ugye ezeket a kőtáblákat, mindegyik egy icon.
Clive, I wanted to give you something for the kindness you showed my mentor.
What's this?
A chest of all the medicines you're ever likely to need.
Még jó,
Seeing
hogy
as you're so
elolvastam és
reluctant to
megnéztem.
come to the infirmary, I thought you might as well take a part of the infirmary with you.
I'm sure it will be very helpful indeed. And Taya, try not to work too hard.
And work Rodrigue all the harder, you mean? He's a quick study, but he's got a long way to go yet. I'll take that particular piece of advice when you heed it yourself, thank you very much. Besides, who else is going to see that your brother takes his medicine?
Who indeed? What a word. Off you go then.
És már csak egy dolog van, amit meg tudunk szerezni. Medicine chest, beautifully carved chest that opens to reveal countless compartments full of tonics and tinctures. As Clive often proved a difficult patient reluctant to come to the infirmary, Tarja commissioned this curio that he might take a part of the infirmary with him. Jó, és akkor már csak egy dolog kell, és azt hogy tudjuk megszerezni? Circle of Malleus. Reproduction of the ancient mural depicting the icons and their creator Ultima based on sketches made at an ancient fortress in Ash. To get the Circle of Malleus curiosity, you need to complete all the trials found in every chronolith. For more information on how to achieve this, all chronolith, bassza meg úristen. Tehát ez rengeteg. Megpróbálok egyet, jó? Hand of Hyperion. Martha's Rest. Jó? Martha's Rest. Az erre van, és ott van az a cucc. Megnézzük, hogy ezt meg tudom csinálni, ez a Phoenix-es trial.
I'll build a barricade so sturdy, even if
Begin. Begin.
Nice try. It's over.
És ráadásul ez csak a stage 2 volt. Egyszer még megpróbálom, aztán hagyom össze. Gyenge vagyok ezekben. Mi a helyzet vége?
Még nincs, de...
Mit?
Nem hagytad
Mondjad.
bekapcsolva...
Mit? Mit?
Besütöttél rám. Hagytad, sütött.
Nem hiszem.
Jön.
Nem hűlt ki. De köszi, hogy szóltál.
Pedig meleg.
Meg nem hűlt ki. Köszi, hogy szóltál. Nyugodtan szóljál ilyenkor, de nem voltak a... Szeretek végezket. Ez ilyen trial. Köszönöm szépen, Bébeszke. És jó fiú vagy. És okos.
Röni. Új attack.
Tessék?
Új attack.
Ezek ilyen... rájelek, és... itt csak egyfajta helyt van benne. vicces? Aha, igen. Aha. Na menjen, nézzed még. Nem sokára alvás. Te bakma. Na, van nekünk Flames of Rebirth-ünk, az jó. És Heatwave-ünk. Még van... Final stage, ó ne. ...51 másodperc alatt, nem fogom tudni legyőzni. Flames of Rebirth, Rising Flames. Okay. Kizárt. Négy másodperc. Nem, tehát ez kizárt. Basszus. Ezek nagyon nehezek. Ezekhez én meg gyenge vagyok, és ez csak az egyik. Nem. Nem baj. Nem baj. Ez egy hiányzik. Na. Megyünk a main quest felé.